Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany. How are you? On this channel we talk about fiber arts, knitting, crochet, anything related to fibers. We do vlogs, knitting reviews, everything under the sun. Honestly, knitting. Yeah, and today is another yarn corner. So if you guys are new, yarn corners is just like a monthly wrap up of just things that I have been knitting, works in progresses, things that I finished, things that I bought, yarn related, knitting related, anythings and beauties and maybe things that I want on this channel. I just talk about it in about like an hour. Just a sweet hour or less type video where you can just listen and you know, knit along or drink your cute little cup of coffee or tea and just cozy up to the sweet sound of my voice. And today is nothing different. March ended. I did not realize it was spring. People had to tell me that it was spring. It's just because it's just been really chilly here. Like you go outside and yeah, it's sunny. You're like confused. You're like, oh, it's sunny. Let me just like go out. And then it's like cold. It's like the coldest you've ever been, but like it's sunny. But it's also like my favorite type of weather because you can easily get away with wearing a sweater and that's it. And that's all I ever want to do is like kind of show off the sweater because usually in the winter I have to wear something over the sweater. So that has been really challenging but fun to figure out when going out. We did lots of finishings. We finished lots of things. We did a lot of finishings. I was able to get lots of stuff done, start lots of new things, just been really excited about starting pieces and working on pieces. Thank you Native for sponsoring this video. I'm always looking for something that is light, easy, just lathers really just smoothly onto my skin and making me feel really moisturized, as well as just having a really fragrant smell that isn't like overbearing when you get out of the shower. I always love feeling like really fresh and clean. So I've actually been using one of their body washes for like months now. I love the eucalyptus and mint. So it was really nice that they sent me more of their scents to try out. So the first one that they sent me was just the sweet peach and nectar. Just has a really sweet, I don't know, peach smell. Next one is lavender rose. I love how each scent comes with the different color. You just can't go wrong. I love the mix of lavender and rose together. But this is the grapefruit and bergamot. I like that the way that it smells on me. I feel like the scent just lasts really long on my skin, which is their sulfate-free, paraben-free, dye-free, as well as phthalate-free. Native also holds deodorants. I actually have their plastic-free deodorants, which I've been loving, as well as their miniature travel size. I find that one so handy to bring with me when I'm traveling or just like on the go. Not only do they have their base scents, but they actually also have limited edition scents, which I think is really cool. Currently, they're doing their candy shop collection, features scents called like gummy bear, sweet cinnamon hearts, sour berry belts, and strawberry and vanilla taffy. It's really nice to try out different scents if you're just feeling like you want to try something new. So actually I have a code. My code is LIEW2. You can get 20% off anything on their website. It's only available for a limited time. Definitely go stock up and save. So just wanted to talk about this beautiful piece. I know, elephant in the room. I probably should have started off just talking about this guy. This is the Olymp sweater vest. It is a test knit that I did for Le Pole. Or I guess it's just Le Pole. I guess I don't really know, but I like to say Le Pole because it's like cute. But she was calling for test knitters and I like messaged her. I was like, I would be so interested, like no worries if I don't get it, but I love you. And she reached back and she was like, yeah, I would love it if you did it. I was like, what? Stop. I'm always like so shocked that people want to like let me test knit for them. And I don't really test knit quite often. It really has to be a piece I'm like in love with, and your girl was in love. I don't know, I thought it would be a really good idea to like push myself. Like I feel like I've been really hesitant about starting any of the Lark Bayer kind of pieces because I don't really, like I wasn't really confident with my color tone abilities and mixing and matching or whatever. But this guy forced me to do it because it was a test knit. I had to get it done in a month and I feel like I did an okay job. If you don't like the colors, it's fine. But I'm in love with it, so I don't even care. I'll show it off forever and ever. So this is just the front, and then I guess the ribbing is also hella cute. I'll show that off. And then the back, can you see? I don't know, it's so hard to show. I love her She's my everything. I love, like, I tried to make the border bands kind of similar. I love the look of like scrappy border bands in a twisted ribbing. Twisted ribbing is so nice. This pattern, she said, is going to be coming out either this week or next week, so I really hope you guys enjoy it, because I really did. It's a really basic, just like a garter stitch pattern, and I feel like garter stitch looks so good when you're mixing colors. The thing that I did was I would always change colors on a certain side, and then it would create like this, I don't know, how do you say this? Like, you see how the orange peeps out in this black? I mean, it's more, well, it's a navy, but it peeps out like that, so it kind of makes it more blendable together versus just full-on stripes. And I don't know, I just think this was a really nice piece. I used a lot of my mystery yarn from Colormart all those years ago. Isn't that ridiculous? I just had those all, just like not even like wanting to touch them, but then finally I was like, you know what, I caked them all up and we experimented. I had to do a lot of like combining, so a lot of them were like lace or like fingering weight. I had to do like hold them double, and it was, yeah, it's pretty much like a DK weight. This whole thing is like DK weight, so I just had to try with that. Like, you can see I added, like, I don't know if you can see, I say like you can, but I just added some Noro, my silk garden sock solo, just because I've had so much left over and I just thought it would look so nice. Like, I added it in here. We added, this is my Kakigori Naha, and then this guy is my Noro, what is it, Madara and Sake. So it was just like really cute to kind of like, I don't know, make this piece just like a little bit more special, kind of put like little hints of like my Noro in it and just make it feel like just like a really, like, I don't know, like memorializing all of like my pieces, because then like when I see this I think, oh my god, my June top, my cardigan number 8, like my Terrazzo sweater. I just get like all those feels again, so it's really nice to kind of see that they've been used. A big motif that I kind of did or used a lot was this blue. It is the Double Sunday Electric Blue. It has been a color that I have gravitated towards forever, and I just never really had the chance to make that sweater that I've been dying to, but I got the yarn. Hopefully no one buys it up in my shop, so please don't, but I have to use it to make a gorgeous sweater, and I think it looks really nice when you add it, like adding it with like pink. Oh my god, yellow, that blue, oh, so good. And yeah, we just did the border band in Simply Wool Aran that I got on sale from Knit Picks, and yeah, I don't know, there's not much more to say to this guy. I did also add some of my Grass is Always Greener advent calendar, so there's like mixes of that in here too, which I think is so like fun, and it's such a, like, since they were such light colors, they were so easy to kind of like blend in, have them as like in between the really harsh, like, you know, like cobalt blue color. But yeah, that's, I could, you know, I've talked about this for a long time, but I could talk about it forever because I love this piece. I cannot wait to do more scrap pieces because I still have, like, this isn't all of it. I just have just full bags of stuff. Like, yeah, so this stuff is all of my mystery yarns, and then a couple of these are just some Winter Magic. Yeah, like I even added some Winter Magic into here. So like if you have a lot of sock yarns that maybe you finished and have like maybe 20 grams here or there, you could just hold it double and do this. So I love a good garter stitch. I think it's really nice. Honestly, I really wanted to also do the Woolen Beyond. She had that, I think it's the Lonely Vest, because it's also garter stitch, and she was saying to do it in kind of scrap pieces, and I wanted to do that, but I think I need to do the Honey Vest from her first because she gave that pattern to me and I've been eyeing it for so long. I don't know, we love this guy. I kind of think, sorry, like this gives me so much like inspiration. I think if you guys have seen the Lark Bayer book, she has like this carpet design where you do like long strips of garter stitch and then you just like take each of those like long panels and sew them together. I think I'm just going to do one panel and then make it into a scarf using like essentially the same colors, and then just wrap it around, and then I kind of have like a scarf sort of a set. Or we make like a inside shirt for this, because wouldn't that be cool? I don't know. Tiffany, we need to calm it down. But I should really start on a like that yearbook piece. So that was piece number 1. Piece number 2. This guy, I don't even know what happened. I don't even know how we did it. But she was doing. We finished. Can you see this guy? Eee! They haven't been blocked. This guy has been blocked, but this guy has not been blocked. But this is the Sunday Tee by PetiteKnit. Oh my god, so angelic. I finally was able to make a good one. I feel like I tried to do this one multiple times. I don't know, maybe it was this one or the Anker Tee. Couldn't resist putting in the tag. I feel like I might have to add a like elastic band around the collar. But she fits nice. She's cute. She makes me look really innocent and pure and just really soft. And I think it'll be nice to wear as like a funner type of t-shirt rather than just wearing a t-shirt, because I love wearing lots of white t-shirts. But I think I said this somewhere or everywhere really, but I really want to wear this with like dungarees or like overalls. Like I saw this girl wearing it with like a knitted tee, and it looked just so good. It's my only reason to buy one, just so I can like wear it like that. But yeah, I think basic, you can wear this like with anything, and I'm really happy I finished it, and I can wear it for the spring and summer. So that's why I think I kind of like subconsciously wanted to finish it, because it was like, you know, the warmer season's coming upon us and I need to be ready. I feel like I wasn't really ready last year, and that's why I was like frantically knitting. I don't know if you remember, like Chemi 5 and like Chemi 7, and I think I did Chemi 6, did the shorts, the June top. Like I was like frantically knitting those, and I think I only really was able to finish them by like the end of the summer. We're going to be ready. I knitted this with Knitting for Olive merino cotton. I used about 3 and a bit skeins, and the last skein I'm using for a piece. Wait, I guess I'll show this as well. I'm kind of iffy on how it's going to turn out, but YOLO guys, YOLO. Okay, so lol, this isn't even a finished piece, but I'm trying to make color number 1. I think that's the one it is. It's by My Favorite Things Knitwear. It's kind of just like a half moon kind of collar, if you guys have seen that. So I've only really gotten this bottom motif done, and it's supposed to kind of go around like this. So I think it'd be really beautiful on like a sweater. And and there's like a little button. It just looks like a little collar. You look like a little fairy. My only one issue is that the ones that I've seen on her tags on Instagram, they look really small. Like the collar starts here, but I want it to be like here. Like I want it to be like all the way around my shoulders. So I feel like I might have to knit a bit longer, but the issue is I don't know if I have enough of this sky to knit. I don't want to have to buy another one. So that's why we stopped it. That's why it hasn't been touched for a while. And then I'm fine with that, because I have too much just going on whip wise, that it's fine if like some go off to like Whip Island and stay there for a long time. But yeah, I've actually really liked merino cotton. I will say I was having like an issue that I feel like I talked about, but I was really worried that the yarn was too thin and that I probably should have gone down a needle size, because it's quite holy. Yeah, you can see, oh yeah, you can see them holes, girl. So we're gonna have to block it first. If the blocking helps, lovely. If it doesn't, I'll still wear it. I was contemplating actually like unraveling it. I think I was like there, and I was contemplating like unraveling it and redoing it, but we didn't, and we're gonna have to suffer those consequences, whether they are good or bad. I would love to make like a little junior version. If you guys have seen her little pink one, I love it so much. Okay, second, or I guess third finished piece, but again, like, it's hard to say that these were like fully finished pieces because I was practically done the body of this guy. Like, I just had to do like a couple more centimeters and then weave in things. So it feels like I'm cheating showing this off, being like, I finished it, haha, but it's like been like a full year's progress. But I'm happy because I finished, like, I started those last year. So next. I worked on this on the stream, but this is the Anker Tee. Oh my god, stunning. We're doing all these t-shirts. I know, who am I? So this is the Anker Tee by PetiteKnit. Again, it feels like a saga that is finally coming to a close because I made the Anker summer shirt, didn't like it, unraveled it. Then I started a new Anker top, I think a new Anker Tee, didn't like that yarn, unraveled it, finally found the most perfect base, and I really like it. I will say, as I always say, the body seemed a little short. I tried it on, so I'm hoping again that blocking will do its magic and I'll just stretch it to the gods and it'll like fit my body nice. Just cause like every time I see things on PetiteKnit, they look so big and boxy and beautiful, and then on me it just looks like a tiny little thing. So I know PetiteKnit is just naturally petite, that's why it's called PetiteKnit, but I'm tricked every time and I'm shocked every time. It confuses me. But this is in the linen silk that's in my shop. I'm thinking of selling it as just like a pure base because I really do like this color. Like, I am such a white, I just love that like pure tone of it. I really do. Oh, I will never get over this Anker. Like, I do really need to make myself like an Anker sweater just because I think it'd be really nice, but I want to make one for my boyfriend and then say it's his, but it's really mine. But yeah, again, it's like an off, me trying to explain the difference between white and white, but like it's kind of more beige, but still a white, and I like that, and I think I'll look really cute in them, and I'm really excited about wearing them in the spring, because I do think they might be a little bit too hot if I wear it in like the dead of summer. I'm trying to think of any other finished pieces, but I really don't think I have any. Okay, so this is something that we've been working on. It's going to be one of the Patreon downloads, and I love showing them off, and I wish I could show off more, but the thing is like my zipper hasn't come in, so like if the zipper isn't here I can't make it look like the finished piece, so I'll show it to you guys next time or whenever I have the chance. But it's gonna be like a 2-set kind of thing. So this is the first little guy. So this is her. Oh, I have been so obsessed with this teddy. Everyone's doing this boucle. It's amazing. It's everything. Weirdly right now, the fact that it's like spring summer, but I don't care. Like, I feel like it has been my mission to just like keep trying to push my accessory game with boucle. So yeah, these are my new tags. I actually have a couple more. I actually want to put a tag on this guy, but I don't know where it went. But we gotta, I don't know. They're all in the shop, so if you want to get them, you can. This is the cute little zipper. It's so fun. And then, oh my god, I got this fabric at a local fabric store on Granville Island. Just really loved the little crosses in them, and I think it fits this really nicely. I wasn't too sure if people wanted it in the shop, so I might have to find like where to get it, like either wholesale or I'll just have to buy like yards of it at normal cost. But if you guys are interested, I would be happy to. And it's just like this cute little set. It's so easy. Like, I taught my friend how to make one of these, and I feel like this alone would be such a cute, well, this and the other thing that I'm going to show you is such a cute like beginner kit. So it would be my dream if I could make this like into a kit, or maybe like do classes and like teach people how to make this, because it's really fun. The only thing is boucle is the worst thing to knit up. I just find it so invigoratingly difficult and just mean and just not fun, but it just makes the cutest little pouch. Like, stop. Okay, I could talk more, but we shan't. So then the bigger piece that is supposed to come along with this pattern is I wanted to make like a bigger pencil bag. So it's supposed to look like this. I wish I could show it to you better, but I can't put really anything inside, and the lining isn't done, as you can see, because I need the zipper to like do it. So like it will be done. We just haven't gotten to that point. Let me just like fill it up with things to make it seem like the shape that it should be. The plan is it's supposed to look like, ugh, I know it's so sad. I wish I could show you how I want it to look, because this is not giving. This is like giving zero, but it's supposed to be kind of like those big pouches, like big pencil pouches that you've seen. I guess, I hope you've seen. And then this is just, again, one of my little tags. I just love it because it says 100% unique. Fabric content contains blood, sweat, and tears, made by me. And I just love it. I think it looks really good with this pouch. And then of course you would just be able to zip it, and then you would be able to put this pouch inside of here and it would fit. I'll show you the final thing once it's done. Again, we're just waiting on the zipper. I just despise having to ship everything because it takes so long. But yeah, it's going to be Patreon download, and then eventually I'll put it up on the shop. And then also have all like the sewing instructions, because sewing stuff is actually really easy. I wish I could this is just the inside. I know, I'm so sorry. I need the zipper. The answer is I need the zipper. So this just looks like a little pouch of absolute nothingness. And like the really cool thing is that it is done with my new vase that I wanted to talk about. I don't know if I talked about it in the last video, but we'll talk about it again. This is my alpaca boucle. It has alpaca wool and I guess nylon in it, and it's 100 grams. So this guy alone, it's all you need to make both of these pieces, and you have like 20 grams left over. So it's so good for like what you can get. I love, I hold a double because this is a fingering weight base, but I just have like so many more plans to do so many more things with boucle, because I just think it's so beautiful, and it's just like my everything, and she needs to be used more, because I feel like a lot of indie dyers are coming out with a lot of boucle bases, but no one's really coming out with a lot of like patterns. So like I've maybe seen like a boucle hat or like a boucle sweater, and that's about it. So we're challenging myself. We're trying to think outside the box, and hopefully we can do more things. On the boucle, I guess, wagon, I guess I'll continue talking, but this is just, this is my teddy pillow I've been working on. Yeah, that's not more to say. I have not finished it. I'm doing the large size. I couldn't really get any Gepard teddy deer, which is the yarn that she uses. It's hella expensive and I can't find it anywhere. It's like sold out wherever I look. And so I just thought to get that boucle base, and it's been doing me well, but the tension is so much different than the teddy deer. Like I have to hold this in the PetiteKnit pattern. I think it calls for like 4 millimeters. I am holding 5.5. And I was able to hit gauge, so it's kind of odd. I'm holding the yarn double, but I think I like it a lot more. Like I was having a lot of difficulty just doing it on the 4s. Like 4 is just way too tiny. Like it's much more enjoyable doing them on the 5.5. So I can't really complain too much, but once we were done, I'm going to be very excited. I also don't really trust buying one of those bolster pillows, so I'm going to be trying to make one myself. I know. Who am I? But I have some like interfacing that I feel like I could use as like the case, and then just stuff it with some pillow stuffing, or like, you know, the fluff, and just like sew it with like a circle and then like one flat sheet and like make a cylinder, right? My sewing gals, tell me I'm right. And then wouldn't it be cool, I could like add a zipper. I should try to add a zipper. I don't know if the pattern calls for a zipper, but this pattern just says to like start knitting flat, so there's like a little opening. I don't know what that means. I don't know how that's gonna look like, so we might do a zipper. I don't know. I've been really liking like putting like inner lining and zippers and things, because it just makes everything look really like perfect and complete. That's just been me lately. Another kind of work in progress that I have actually been making some progress with, I know. This is my Agnete cardigan. So if you guys don't know, we're also doing the typical Agnete cal that you guys can join. It just, you know, it's going to end when I finish. So let's hope you guys can keep up. If not, I might keep it on for maybe like a month after and give you guys some time. So this is her. Oh, if I just show it like this, it looks like I'm finished. How absolutely lovely. No. So I just done the 2 button band holes like I think I talked about last time. And then, oh my gosh, Tiffany who? Tiffany who? Tiffany what? Oh my god, I finished an arm. Like, I swear, last week I was probably only about here. But then your girl was like confident after a while. And then it got easier because obviously when you decrease, there's less stitches. So it goes by a little bit quicker. And then every decrease, you decrease 4 stitches, so it feels like, ooh, we're getting rid of a lot. And for some reason, knitting this ribbing was very nice. It was very therapeutic and very dainty. I didn't realize I was gonna like 3mm ribbing so much. But yeah, just very cute, very simple. I decided, because I was on the fence about maybe going back to the body and then finishing the other arm, but we started the other arm. I think it would be better. I think I'll feel better and it'll look kind of more complete, and then I'll just finish the body and be super happy with that. But yeah, we've just been slowly grinding towards it. I'm worried. It is a small, I mean, people have said that it's gonna grow. It better grow, because like it's really like on me, and we don't like it on me. We need it to be like right there. So we're gonna stretch it, and I'm gonna like pull it, and we're just gonna really just treat you unwell so I can make it really look good on me. I have been kind of on the fence about these buttons. Like, I know they look cute, but I saw this girl on TikTok have like essentially this sweater, and she had gray buttons, and I felt like the gray buttons made it look really nice. So kind of on the fence, but I haven't gotten any gray buttons recently, so it is just what it is. But I do like how it looks like. I don't know. We're just everywhere, honestly, at this point. Okay, so I totally forgot to talk about this, but I finished the Terrazzo neck. It is here. Let me find the front for you. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna put it on because it's like literally a neck thing. Oh! Oh! I'm in love. I know it's spring, but I'm in love. So I think I do need to block it though, just for completeness sake. But this is how it looks like. Just a black void. But I think it would just, it's like a really good layering piece on top of just really, I don't know, if you're wearing black, just layer it on top of black, and I feel like it'd be gorgeous. But yeah, this is me showing my knit on top of my knit. The back, it goes pretty far, I guess, back, like right there. It's quite long. But yeah, oh my gosh, you just hide this and it looks like I'm wearing like a slip over, like a different slip over. Like, who am I? Okay, anyway. I knitted this in Drops. Oh no, what did I knit this in? Drops Lima. And oh my gosh, is there something in my hair? Yes, there is. You guys, why didn't you tell me? You have to tell me every time. This is in Drops Lima and then Drops Kid Silk Mohair. I just love her. She's my everything. As most of them really are. We just did, just a modification I did was just normal ribbing, just because you can't see it with the black, and I'm totally fine with that. But I'm for sure making another one. Like, I love this so much. I just think it's a really nice alternative to a scarf, because I feel like scarves are kind of like everywhere, you know, you kind of have to like unravel it every time you like take off like your jacket, and it's like, oh. But this guy is just like a mini sweater that you kind of just have to keep you warm. But I really want to make a twisted rib version in like a lighter color. So once I find the inspiration and the yarn for that, I think that will be easy and done for. So yeah, I highly recommend this one. This one's really good. I think it's a really good basic. Do I have any other works in progress? I have like a lot of smaller ones, so they don't feel as complete as like everything else. But I guess I'll show I'll show this guy, but I feel like there's no progress. I don't think I've done anything else. But I'm going to show it so I am motivated to complete it, but this guy's been on the back burner. I'm sorry, we've just been so focused on so many other things, but I still love it to death and it looks amazing and I need to get it done. Even though I haven't even written up any of my other patterns, but this needs to be done because I need it to look cute and beautiful on me. Resparking the love. Okay, we gotta hold that close to thy heart, so we do it. And then we just have a couple other things. So I want to talk about this so then I can also keep myself accountable, and thus it's out in the universe and it's here. So I'm just doing a really basic, I know, so basic. It's just a vanilla sock. It's going to be a Tabi sock, because you guys know I'm obsessed with tabbies. The Tabi gloves, I hopefully will be able to put them on like the normal shop, but currently it's available for the Patreons if you want to go check it out there. But I'll be making some Tabi socks because I dream of tabbies and I will get one day. And that is what I keep telling myself. But yeah, it's because every time I go into like an Omomomo or like a Daiso, they usually have Tabi socks, but my feet are so big that like I bought one there and it was so small. It was like tiny. I was like, this is not comfortable. So might as well just make my own and it'll be adorable and cute. And we've been doing it on double pointed needles. Tiffany, who am I? But it's really nice. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe it's just like not having that cable there, just working on the wooden needles. You just feel really, feels nice to handle sometimes, even though it's like kind of finicky and kind of like all over the place. But when I'm wanting to maybe not knit as fast and just kind of like enjoy the knitting, it's really nice. So I highly suggest it. And probably my next needle set will be double pointed needles. Double pointed needles. Okay. And then just finally, I think, Tiffany, my last whip, as of currently, we just started this one, so it looks like absolutely nothing. But this is my Elisabeth blouse. Or I guess the collar, just look at the collar, it's just what we've done. I know, it's gray. I don't know what's happening, you guys. Last year was the beiges and the neutrals and the whites. This year has just been the grays, and you will see that you will see it in the yarn haul. We just can't get rid of the grays, but I'm really into the grays, guys. I don't know what to say. But I like that. I like that like every year feels like it's something new and different, and it would be quite devastating if I was just knitting, I guess, like brown and beiges like every year. I think that would be really devastating. So I feel like they're different enough that I can say it's fine. Plus, like, this is a cardigan, sweater, shirt, blouse thing. So it's not, you know, we can't never have too many grays. I'm knitting this in one of, oh, where is it? It's right here. It is Nordic Yarn Eco Cashmere. It is the fingering weight base. I don't know why, but for some reason, cashmere that is fingering weight actually holds up thicker than a fingering weight if you got it like in a merino or a wool or something. So I just hold it one strand and it is wonderful. I really like the Eco Cashmere because it's 50% recycled cashmere. So this is what it looks like. It's in the cutest little kinks ever. It's in a 50-gram set, and I really love this guy. I really love this guy. I might as well just segue to other ones I got. So I also got it in this brown color, and then the black. Oh, what is that? The black color. So yeah, I was kind of like on the fence on which color to do, but I think the gray would look really nice on my skin. And if I really, really, really love the look of this guy, I was kind of thinking of making a skirt. Like, wouldn't the Elisabeth blouse look so nice with a skirt? Like, I would be so bougie. Oh my god. So yeah, that's kind of how we are at the moment. I did just buy these for myself, so if you guys want, I do have the supplier and I can sell it in my shop. So if you guys are looking for some really nice cashmere, definitely let me know. It's really, you can really tell it's really soft. It's really nice. It's really nice just to hold it by itself. And like, I kind of justify this purchase because it's the same as me buying a fingering weight and a mohair for the Elisabeth blouse. Like, I could just buy this by itself and it's like the same price. So I do not mind. So yeah, if you guys want me to put this on the shop, I can add more colors. I'm just, you know, kind of weary because she's spency. But they're beautiful. My plans are, I really want to make the poppy tee with this because PetiteKnit made the poppy tee in like the red cashmere, the Cardiff cashmere, and I cannot get that cashmere for some reason. It's really hard to get here in Canada, which is like horrendous. And then I was thinking of making the Rigmore tee with this guy because we can't really justify making like sweater quantities of things in cashmere yet. So I'm just okay with kind of treating myself to a couple cute little t-shirts. And I have been looking for like a really nice black t-shirt, so I think doing it in the poppy tee would just be such a basic. And I just feel like cashmere has to be in those basics, you know, just so I know that I can have them forever, because cashmere, again, be spency. So yeah, this is just held one strand and it's already quite thick. I would say it's probably like a sport, but it's fingering. So a lot goes a long way. And we like that. It's really nice and it's very sweet to work with. Okay, so I guess more onto yarns. I guess I'll show you guys some of the new yarns that are at the shop. A new yarn that is in the shop is Tynn Gynt. Oh my gosh, I really wanted to try this ever since they came out. I think it's a not maybe an exact alternative compared to the Sunday, because the Sunday is merino and this is like pure Norwegian wool. But it is a nice fingering, kind of maybe more rustic type of yarn. I've heard a lot of people talk about Tynn Gynt and maybe not liking it because it's like more rustic or itchy than they initially thought it was going to be. But I think, like me going in and already expecting that, I do not mind at all. I cannot wait to make like a full piece with this guy. But this is the first color. It is in the color 1021. It's like their lightest gray. I don't have anything this light gray, and I think it would be really nice to have something this light gray because I want a range of my grays, because currently it's just kind of like a medium gray. I need like a dark gray and like a darker gray and then like the light gray. So hopefully we can do that for this year. It is so nice. Again, really excited to try it out. It's probably, if you've tried Tauve, it's probably an in-between of Tauve and Sunday, like that feel. Like it isn't as rough as the Tauve, but it's not as smooth as the Sunday. So I am excited. I feel like this would be really nice to knit up with a mohair. As always, I just see this being really nice. So color number 1. Color number 2, it's in the color 2641. It's a really nice, it's not white, it's like a really off cream, maybe like cream beige, like a really light cream beige. But then I guess you can compare it to this guy. It's really hard, you can barely see, but this guy is a more of a beige, and this is just like a really light, quite closer to a white. So this is 2321, which I think is just like the light beige color. And I think that they're really nice, just basics that you like. If you're really into beige, you could probably get both of those, and they're different enough that they would look like different pieces, but you could have like more beige in that collection, you know. Next color, 1042. It's just a darker light heather gray. I mean, she's a classic. I really like that they're heather, like same with this kind of oatmeal color and the light gray. I just find that the heather makes it a really, just gives it like more texture, more like dimension versus just a solid, and I really appreciate that with a lot of the Sandnes Garn. I feel like it also makes it look more rustic, and it's very, very nice, and I love her. Okay, next guy, or next color, 2652. So this guy, I feel like PetiteKnit uses all the flipping time. So I chose like a lot of colors that I see her use like a lot. This is the same color that she used for her Agnete cardigan. It is just a beautiful basic brown that I feel like, again, I just need in my wardrobe. And then this is 3880. So you can see how this guy, that variation, this guy just a pure solid, and I think that they are stunning browns and I cannot wait to use them. I think it'd be really nice to make like the marled sweater with this or something. I don't know, someone stop me, okay? I'm gonna make something with PetiteKnit and it's gonna be dangerous. And then just lastly, we have added a couple mohairs. So these are just the mohairs that I have added to the shop. Not that many, but I think I'm just trying to like slowly build kind of a base foundation of like Sandnes Garn. Like I don't want to get all the colors and like get all the bases yet because, you know, I'm still quite small. Just like slowly tipping my toes or dipping my toes into like the different bases has been really nice and really fun. And yeah, let me know if you want to see different brands or different kind of like anythings on the store, and I'd be happy to add them. Like I've been contemplating like reaching out to Knitting for Olive, but I think they only I think they only accept retail stores that are physical, so I cry just a little bit. Okay, first guy, this is color 1022. Again, would look schmazing with that guy. I like the way that it looks on a lot of my knits, so I think it's a really nice combo. That color, the next color I got was 3021, which is like a light beige. Again, this would go really nice with 2321. I don't know, we just like had to get all these combos as you can see. Next one I got was almond, which is 2511. It has a more like yellowy tone, but I think it would look really nice with the almond. So this is the Sunday almond color, which I obsessed. And this would just is the matching mohair for it. It just, I think, would look amazing. This is a color that PetiteKnit used for the Moby sweater, I think, and a lot of her baby patterns. So I do really like this almond, and I really want to try it with a lot of other of my I don't know, a lot of other patterns, I guess, that I want to work on. And then finally is just this guy. This is 83161. It is like the acorn, I think, or just they're darker brown. This, ooh, these guys would look really nice together, I feel. I have been on the hunt for a really good brown because I feel like drops, like I rely on drops kid silk mohair a bit too much, and finding different, I guess, shades of brown has been my mission currently. So having it in the shop is just really nice. You can match it with a lot of things, and we appreciate. Oh, you know, she could work. She'd be like interesting, but I think this makes more sense. But yeah, that is the new updates on the shop. Those are just a couple colors. I also got Sailor in the Dark for some of the Sunday and double Sundays. So definitely go check it out on the web shop. The link is always in the description. Onto, I guess, the yarn that I bought for myself. So I did a little purchase from Knitting for Olive, which I feel like I spoke about in the last video, but if I didn't, that's totally fine. I'll talk about it fully here. But Knitting for Olive was doing their kind of charity event for Ukraine. I wanted to help out, so we bought yarn. Just nothing too big, I don't think. I did quite a big of a haul, but it's just kind of like a weird little restock that I do because they always do these like charity events, so it's like nice to kind of like stock up on the Knitting for Olive because I usually finish what I have within like the year or two. I've been eyeing this guy for quite a long time, and I didn't have the courage to do it, but we were like, you know what, Tiffany, let's just do it. This is in Clover Green. It's the Knitting for Olive Merino. I I wanted like a dark green like this because, or not dark green, like this juicy kind of green, because I thought it would look amazing with my tilia. So I've had this tilia for so long and I just haven't been able to find like a really good matching yarn. So it was such a gamble buying this because I've done a lot of gambles and they have all turned out incorrect. So having this guy, I haven't done a swatch, but looking at it right here, she looks good. She looks good. And I need to make a sweater. I just feel like it's such a cool color, not gray. I know, I'm happy it's not gray, but I feel like it's just such a statement piece. I've always wanted, you guys know, I've been craving on making my rainbow wardrobe, slowly but surely. Please, I really do need to start it. I don't know what's stopping me. I think it's the number of needles I have. I'll have to recount and figure out how much we do, but I just think these would look amazing together. Please, please, they better look amazing together. And I bought 5, so it's probably enough to make a very nice little sweater. Then just got some cotton merinos. I don't know what it was, but I was like, maybe I might need some gray shirts. Because I guess I've done the whites. I guess that's it. We've only really done the whites. And I wanted to do something that was basic and neutral but wasn't black, because I do still have 2 skeins of like slate in cotton merino. So I was like, you know what, let's just, let's do something different. And I think I'm in my gray era, so it just made sense. So this is koala. I think I got 2, and then this is in lamb gray, and I got 2. So they're quite different grays, and I like that. I think having like really nice tanks, halter top things would be really nice. If I could come up with my own pattern, that'd be great. So I think it'd be really fun to experiment with some cotton merino, because I like getting the cotton merino because it is quite cheaper, I guess, getting it from the website. So very nice indeed. And like spring, summer's coming, so it just felt like the right time. Okay, finally I get to show this because I've been dying to cast it on, but we've been waiting because I had to film this video, so I'm sorry we couldn't make it, but finally I can. I'm gonna like start this like right after I end filming this. I've really wanted to try out all the bases from Knitting for Olive. If you want to see me do like a full in-depth video of every single base that I've tried from Knitting for Olive and kind of give you my rating of it, I definitely can, because we're going to try out all of them. I'm really excited, and it was kind of like my goal for the purchase to try each of the bases, because they only have about 4 or 5. So we got it. So this is the compatible cashmere. Look at how tiny she is. Okay, look at this compared to this guy. Tiny. This is 50 grams. It is 100% cashmere. We will have to do a little test on the feelsies, but I just bought one. I bought it in Nordic Beach. It is kind of gray, and on the website it kind of showed up a little bit more beige, but it's so gray. It's like literally the same color. It's like so close to my lamb gray. Like, look at that. Are they not the same thing? It's just like slightly more brown, but like so slightly. So yeah, I just want to make a bra with this. I want to make a bra. We're gonna make a bra with this because I want to. So it might be the everyday bra, but it also might be the St. Effie bra that I talked about in the previous thing. So I don't know how long we're gonna wait on that. Do I make my own bra? Maybe. That'd be fun. But that 50 gram is so spency, it hurts. And it's a lace weight, so it hurts even more. But I think it would be a really nice bra. And I think I'll really enjoy it and like cherish it, I guess, because it's like right against the skin. I don't know. And then finally, this is just the heavy merino. I've always wanted to try it. I've seen it. I've touched it. I've just dreamed about it for so long. And I was finally like, okay, let's just do a small piece. Like initially I was going to do like a bigger sweater, but let me just try it, see if I like it. And then maybe the next time they have like a charity event or I'm feeling like I need to get yarn for some reason, I will just buy myself a sweater quantity. This is in the color Cloud. It is just, it's not quite white. I don't know, it's kind of like a beigey something. But I'm planning on holding this with a strand of mohair and making the weekend hat. I've been meaning to make that guy for so long, and I think making it in this white, again, not white, it's like it has a hinge of like pink skin tone. I don't know, I'm kind of afraid it doesn't look well on my, like, I'm very bad, we talked about this in a stream about the color palettes, but I don't think this matches my color palette very well, but I don't care. I don't have to match everything with my color palette. If I like the color, then it's a part of my color palette. So I don't know if this is too many, but I feel like I don't have enough hats. Okay, on to more yarn. You know, sometimes I just like will like browse Holst Garn just to like kind of see what's up, what they're doing, just see how they're doing, you know, check up on them. And I just really like looking at their specials section. They're really good at not charging me customs, so I do really like seeing what they have. It's always different every time, and you never really know what's there, so it's kind of like when you go and you find the right amount that you need and it's like a reasonable shipping, you're like, okay, I'll do it. So it was one of those days, okay? It was one of those days. They just had the colors I wanted, you know, I wanted to try out new things, and we were just very excited. So they have some really nice, they do a lot of like closing cones, or like closing cones, like, what's it called? Where they're trying to like diminish their quantity. They do a lot of those, like, I don't even know what they're called. Or if they have like end of cone, I'm assuming end of cone, like end of the roll kind of yarns, they'll put them into cakes and then put them into like these bundles because they're not like a full skein, and they'll put them in the bundles and they're like really, really cheap. Like, it's ridiculous how cheap they are. And then they also have mixed bags. We got a bunch of everything. First off, okay, we got the one color bag in super soft. So it comes with minimum 200 grams, and I measured this, or I weighed it, and it's about like 220. So like, bang for my buck. Thank you very much. We love you. Holst Garn, this is in the color silver gray. I know, she's gray. But again, I just feel like, how can you go wrong with gray? Gray is my moment right now. And I think it's really easy to match. Like, I have black pants, like cream pants, white pants, like jeans. Just so easy to match with everything. I just need to like get myself like a really beautiful, like long gray, like trench coat, and like your girl will be amazing. Like, I have some gray pants. All I need are some gray shoes or something, and we would be a monochromatic queen. But yeah, just wanted some of this. I feel like Holst is really good. I really like Holst because it's a fingering weight yarn. If I need just something to like bulk up something, I can just use this guy. Like, I feel like this could be very well put into like 4 strands of something that I could make like the Sunday sweater chunky, and that is a dream of mine, and I feel like this could make my dream come true. Second one I got was, again, another super soft. Sorry for the crunchy plastic, but I'm not going to take it out of here. This is the slate gray. Oh, you cannot see that. You cannot see that. Okay, we're gonna have to take one out. How it looks, I don't know. Your girl is so obsessed with grays, and I want all the different layers. I have graphite, which I was really afraid that it was going to be too similar, but yeah, again, not similar at all, and I'm really happy about that. Again, it came with like about 220, so it's like roughly enough for me to make one sweater. So I think it was only maybe like, I think the cost of these are like 13 USD, so it's maybe only around 20 bucks. So 20 bucks for a full sweater quantity. I'm stealing from you guys at this point, okay? It hurts, but it doesn't, because it's such a good deal. Okay, next I got the Coast, which is the 50% wool, 50% cotton. It is in the color Putty. I was maybe a little bit disappointed in this one because I thought it was going to be a little bit more cream, like a little lighter, but it's super similar to this. Okay, not that, okay, fine. Okay, it's not that similar, but it's still quite gray. So I guess that's fine, as long it's not, yeah, like it's not quite like my lamb gray. So I'm just gonna have multiple layers of this gray with me, and I think that's fine, because like, I think my wardrobe will just have like sections of different colors, and it's okay if they're all kind of the same color, as long as like they're different different things, you know? So it's like okay to have like a gray cardigan, a gray sweater, like a gray shirt, like a gray hat. Like, you know what I'm saying. Again, it's 200 or more grams. So honestly, I could make like a full Friday tee just with that. And it was like 20 bucks. Lovely. And then I just got another Coast cone because again, it was on sale. Stop. How can you just be on sale all the time? Like, you're not allowed to be. She's classic. She's everything. Like, again, I could just hold this with anything and it'd probably do me very well. Like, honestly, with the amount of that I have, I could probably make the chestnut dress. So Tiffany, chestnut dress, I see you. I see you. But probably not. And then finally from Holst Garn, I got one of their multi-color sets. So they allow you to choose like the hue or like kind of like the general colors. So the one that I got was the brown, red, and purple, but I know you can get the blue, green, something else. And they don't tell me what colors it is, but oh my god, it's even cooler. So I'm not taking this out of the bag because there's absolutely no way. But I think like these two colors are the same, like these two colors are the same. Maybe these guys are kind of the same. I can use this for, again, a lot of my scrap pieces, which I think is lovely. Or maybe I could like measure out to see like how many this is and then make like a full thing, which is redonkulous. Again, I think this was again $10, which is like 15 bucks. Canadian, minimum 200 grams. Again, like I love it. It's everything. It's just like a nice treat for myself, and I didn't really even spend that much money. Like, I think I only spent like $100. How is that even possible? Like, the shipping, again, was not bad. So how can you just like show me a good deal and like not assume I'm gonna buy it? But yeah, that is, I guess, quite a bit of yarn. So I'll probably have to be a little bit I have to be a little bit more contained when I go to Europe, but you know I'm gonna see that issue and like fall in love and like not be able to control myself, which is gonna be the best and worst thing that ever happened to me. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Today was kind of like a long jumble full of things, but I hope it was interesting. I hope it gave you guys some ideas, gave you some inspiration, and gave you kind of tips or just showed you where to buy stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys don't know, I'm on Instagram, Patreon, we have the Discord. I stream on YouTube Tuesdays, Thursdays, and I sometimes post videos. I know, I'm so sorry that I haven't been doing it more frequently, but I feel like the streams have been a nice little treat when I don't post. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, push the notification bell so you know when I post these videos because they are so infrequent. And I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. Bye!